diversity thing and everything, so thanks for letting us come this evening. My partner, by the way, the name of my firm is Barish and McGarry, right? And we're as Richie Alley's back there said, Deputy Chief Richie Alley's retired, said, I'm the closest thing to an Irishman that a Jew can be, whatever that means. So I'm honored to be here tonight. Jim McGarry was my classmate at Fordham Law School 40 years ago, and he introduced me to his childhood friends who have risen in the ranks to the railroad unions, the trade unions, the construction worker unions, the firefighter unions, and the cops. So not surprisingly, a lot of our clients are Murphy, O'Brien, O'Connor, and Sullivan, go figure. But it's really been our privilege to represent them. September 11th changed my life and so many of the other people in this room. We lost so many friends and clients on that horrific day, and since then, and a lot of people are hearing this now for the first time, we continue to lose so many. This week alone, we lost the 185th New York City firefighter. My law firm was just 2 blocks from Ground Zero. Half my office from that day now has cancer or who has passed away. It's really horrible. Remember when the government wanted to reopen Wall Street right away? Well, communication workers, Con Ed workers, they restored our telephones and our electricity. Trade union workers, steam fitters, carpenters, construction workers, Teamsters, they all took part in the search, rescue, and recovery operations, and later they rebuilt downtown Manhattan. Everyone, the teachers, everyone was exposed to the same toxic dust. And for the years, the government refused to acknowledge its role when the EPA assured us the air is safe. All right, so why is Shelli here this evening? Shelli has been a proud union member, a member of SAG and AFTRA since 1973. She's originally from Philadelphia, where at age 16 she was organizing student walkouts to protest the war. Later, a local radio station said, hey, we like you, come on the air. And while she wasn't born to be an Irish rebel, she is a rebel nonetheless. She came to New York City, joined Jim Kerr, who's back there, on WPLJ, and she's been here ever since. After 9/11, Shelli was outraged when she discovered that responders and union members were getting sick and our government turned their back on them. She launched an on-air campaign to get the 9/11 James Zadroga passed in 2010. Since then, she's been a tireless advocate on behalf of the entire 9/11 community. She's done a monthly talk show with me to highlight the 68 cancers and the respiratory illnesses affecting teachers, iron workers, steam fitters, and other union members, including engineers, firefighters, and cops, just to name a few. Not a day goes by, Shelli, without you mentioning how important it is to extend the Zadroga Act. We are so lucky that you decided to leave Philadelphia and come to New York. You're a real treasure for our city and to labor. It is with great pleasure that I congratulate you for this well-deserved honor from the Irish community and from labor. Please raise your glass to Shelli Sonstein.
What the hell am I doing here? At the Irish Echo Awards, 90 years, the oldest Irish newspaper in the United States. All I know is after I tell people I was on the same program with Jerry Adams, no one's gonna F with me. I also know my father, who was a lawyer, is, as they say in Yiddish, kvelling, that I work with Barish and McGarry and the wonderful Michael Barish he would be so thrilled that I was doing the right thing with the right law firm, because if you need a law firm, there's no other. There's no other. So I came back from my honeymoon with my wonderful husband, John, and I heard about another FDNYer who died from the September 11th toxins. And I was so happy on my honeymoon and my new marriage. And I realized that to the average person in the tri-state area, that was number so 170 whatever, but they're more than a number. And I vowed when I came back from my honeymoon, I'm going to honor these men and these women who lost their lives, and I'm going to get in touch with their families and once a month interview somebody from the family so that my audience would know these people as a person, not a number. And so I feel really awkward accepting this award, because to me, this award is for the 202 NYPDers who have died since September 11th, which far exceeds the number of NYPDers we lost in the terror attacks. Think of that. And we have lost now 185, as Michael Barish pointed out, FDNYers since September 11th. 2 I learned about this week. Not a day goes by that Michael doesn't get a call that one of his clients has died from the 9/11 toxins. We cannot forget, we must continue, and we must honor the 9/11, in particular the 9/11 first responders. So to me, this award really goes to all the first responders we have lost since September 11th, and to their families. And I've been so privileged. It's not just those we lost. What we don't think about are the families. We don't think about the generation of children who only grew up with 9/11, who only grew up with fathers and mothers suffering from PTSD and cancer and respiratory issues. The person I really should be honoring is somebody who was sitting at my table with me. I want her to stand, Joanne Stack. Her FDNY lieutenant husband, Joe, died early this year from the toxins. I honor Joanne and her 5 children. I honor FDNY Lieutenant Joe Stack. I honor all of the first responders who have died because they did the right thing, and we have to do the right thing by them, and never forget, and honor them, and continue this fight every day. I'm privileged. I have a voice, and God help me if I don't do that voice on the radio to do the right thing. That is my vow. I will use my voice. I will do the right thing. And like a pit bull, like John Field, who got the Zadroga bill passed, never going to let up. And always honor their memories. And I ask you to join me in that.